Dear colleagues and friends, it is my great pleasure to take part in this event and witness so many of you engaging in cooperative research on the Arctic. Open science questions of climate change have several dimensions ranging from the regional to global, from short-term to long-term. Therefore, it is important to increase interaction and collaboration on national as well as international levels. Besides the scientific community reside political decision makers, activist groups, and cooperation lobbyists. Maintaining scientific cooperation regardless of the political tensions and other possible disturbances is needed. We are still battling with COVID-19. The omnipresence of the pandemic has overrun other present risks, not least climate change, but they are going on. But the pandemic has also pushed us to find new ways to cooperate. We have witnessed a significant digital leap. Not everyone has been able to take part, but rapid technological advancements have a tendency to steepen inequalities if certain areas and people are not considered. This applies the Arctic region too. So, Arctic. Since I last held a speech at AASCO Arctic Science Cooperation event, the role of the polar regions, even more so of the Arctic, has even further increased in the terms of climate change. Climate change has affected the Arctic more profoundly than any other region in the world, largely as a result of the activities occurring far from the Arctic region. Arctic change originates from the net effects of the various feedbacks connecting biosphere, atmosphere, and many human activities. We must highlight this interconnectedness along with that of societies of the North and the Arctic. Changes in the Arctic region will put the fragile environment as well as the societies in a vulnerable position. The Arctic is the fastest warming region on Earth. It is warming 3 times faster than the planet. Flora and fauna of the Arctic are very delicate. As a result of warming climate, invasive species and plant diseases become more prominent with a lengthening growing season. Winters shorten with weakening snow covers. These changes, among others, have far-reaching implications. We have to reflect on how we as humans contribute to this. The magnitude of the current and projected changes may challenge the adaptive capabilities for the people and local communities of the Arctic. So what do we know? Knowledge on the northern areas and the Arctic has expanded greatly, yet awareness and interest between people differ. We have learned that warming of the climate is not good, and the effects of that warming are not only positive. But because there is both undisturbed wilderness and rather dense settlements in the Arctic lands, interests may contradict one another. Finland is a long country, over 1,000 kilometers to be exact, and attitudes even nationally in the south and north diverge much less globally. Arctic interaction between land, ocean, and the atmosphere are extremely complex and cannot be fully understood without international and cross-disciplinary research. We often are reminded of the phrase based on most recent scientific evidence. What we tend to forget is that these two changes. A great achievement of COP26 is the commitment to a shorter reevaluation cycle. It might be that when finding solution to a problem, one simultaneously creates another. We do not have all the measures yet. Here, joint international research collaboration enables the designing and the redesigning of the science-based solutions for safe climate in the Arctic as well as outside of it. So, how we work. The role of the Arctic has been recognized significant in the context of global scale. Current processes of the United Nations include the protection of the Arctic Marine Environment Working Group. Though the engagement of the UN in the Arctic has been quite reserved. There is a prominent intergovernmental cooperation led by the UN. Here, the UN has made special efforts to include indigenous people, children, and women for their cooperative measures to become more parliamentary. More involvement from the UN towards the Arctic would be greatly welcomed. Friends, I want to thank you for your effort to bridge top-level science in regard to the Arctic. There is an urgency to address the most challenging research questions. AASCO Arctic Science Cooperation Project, funded by Prince Albert Foundation, is an applicable extension of this. The project strengthens comprehensive research infrastructures and provides impressive high-quality observation of the Arctic environment. Here I want to bring forward the pan-European experiment in cooperation with Russia, China, and other Eastern partners specialized in land-atmosphere interactions, observation, and the global SMARE initiative network that unifies observations and open data. Collective resources and collaborative infrastructure forge global partnerships. We need Arctic science collaboration to safeguard clean air and safe climate. So warmly thank for your attention.